They've been in business for a very long time, and they're still family owned and operated, which you don't see very often today in the RV industry.
You could be looking at a motorhome, which is why we're talking about budget friendly. And for someone that doesn't want to spend a lot of money, this could be a good choice.
Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. We're at the 2024 Florida RV Super Show. We have been looking at quite a few more budget-friendly RVs, but ones that still are showing some kind of quality. One behind us right here, guys, if you're looking for a Class C, you should look into this. This is a 2024 Gulf Stream Conquest. This is model
6320D.
This is a lot to remember. Guys, this offers so much for a Class C with full body paint and a lot of features at a very affordable price. So the first thing you're going to notice is full body paint, and you're really going to appreciate that when we give you the price later. This is on the E450 Super Duty chassis. It has a Ford 7.3 liter in there, 325 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a 6-speed transmission. And the nice thing stepping up to the E450 is that it's going to increase the cargo carrying capacity, which we're going to tell you a little bit about later. So let's go right up front. Again, you see the full body paint, the big fiberglass cap up front. It's going to open up to some bunks inside, which MJ will show you when we get inside. Now with the Class C, you get a lot of advantages over a Class B, namely the storage, but it's smaller than that Class A, both in width and height. Now this is a longer coach, it's a little over 32 feet, and we'll give you the exact measurements a little bit later, but with a Class B or Class C, you have multiple means of access to get inside. So if you ever lock yourself out, like we have done, the locksmiths love getting into these doors versus these doors. So let's continue, guys. You see the step right there, full body paint. This does have auto leveling. Again, at this price point, which I'm gonna tell you about, it's not common. Side mounted camera to get your blind spots. Now you don't have a step on here, but it's very low, and we'll show you that when we go inside. Now looking overhead, you have a awning with LED lighting, which is a really nice thing. Look at this, guys. Outside entertainment with a sound bar on there. And then I'm gonna show you all the multiple places for storage. Here's your first one. And what I like, they all lock in, and they are key to lock. Suburban tankless water heater. Again, a really nice option at this price point. This is a diesel fired coach. More storage. I was going to kind of lock them as we go along. I did open them up prior. More storage in here. You also have a propane disconnect. So if you want to set up your grill right on the campsite, instead of carrying those little bottles, you could just feed off the chassis with the propane. Double GFCI protected outlets. One other thing I just want to show you on these doors is they're magnetic, so they'll stay open. So that's a really nice thing. Really
I remember on our travel trailer, you needed two hands. You would have to.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Now the tires on this, and I'm going to kind of move some of these plants here. You got hand kooks on here. These are 225 75/16s. Why that's nice is that, number one, they're much easier to change if you ever get a flat. Number two, they're much cheaper to swap out when you have to do that. And number three, they're much easier to get because that's just a common tire, guys. Next bay. Again, a lot of storage on this unit. And the inside of the bays are finished out in a carpet, so it's gonna kind of help with that little bit of sound deadening and also some insulation. You have access right here to your low point drains. And then this is a 2-slide coach, so on the passenger side, you'll have your first slide. Slide toppers. Again, at this price point, you get slide toppers on all the slides. Final bay on the passenger side, you have a quasi pass-through storage, which will show you a little bit more on the driver's side, which has a massive storage starting off on the first bay. So we're at the back of the coach right now. You have your frameless windows throughout this coach, LED lights, gravity fill right over here, you can see if you need that. 7,500 pound hitch. Pretty awesome, guys, because this doesn't weigh as much as those big Class A's. Fiberglass roof. On your gutters, you have gutter extensions. You also have a spare tire on the back, which is another really nice option to have. Ladder to get on the roof. Now this particular unit is equipped with one AC. You can option in 2 ACs. This is a 30 amp coach. You can option to a 50 amp coach. You could also option partial paint if you want to save some money, or no paint if you want to save even more money. But the full body paint is going to hold up longer. It's going to look better. It's going to have better resale. Now I'm just going to kind of fight through the jungle over here. I want to show you this bay because it's really impressive and it has a lot of storage. It kind of goes in deep over to the left, and this is part of that pass through that I showed you on the passenger side. So here on your next bay, you have your wastewater holding tanks, right? So there are your poles for your tanks, and you can also kind of see through that hydraulic, the leveling jacks. Here's your 30 amp connection, fuel fill, 55 gallons on this. You have your connection for your cable and satellite. Over here, your city water connection, also your black tank flush, and your outdoor shower. This will be a quick connect on that outdoor shower, and it just clicks in. Now you can see a large slide on the driver's side. Again, frameless windows. You have your slide topper. Always a good option to have. Next couple of bays, guys. This one here is your propane bay, and we'll give you how many pounds of propane are in here. Look at this option then. So you don't have a cheapy Chinese brand generator. You have an Onan 4000 biogas generator. And why that's nice that it's gas and not propane is that it's going to feed off your tank. So you have a much larger fuel tank than you have propane tank. Next couple of bays, guys. More storage, and then your last bay, you have access to your house batteries, and there's 2 house batteries in there, and then the little exhaust there is for your gas generator. So the birds are super happy for the show starting. You can hear them. So this is on the 7.3 liter on the E450 chassis, 325 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque, 6-speed transmission. This is rear-wheel drive. Total length 32 feet, just shy of 33 feet. The width is 8 feet 33 inches. The height is 11.25. Interior is 7 feet. Gross vehicle weight rating 14.5. Fuel capacity 55 gallons. You have 1 freshwater tank of 35 gallons. 1 gray of 38 gallons, 1 black of 38 gallons, 1 propane tank holds 9.9 gallons or 42 pounds. The last thing before that golf cart passed by, before we go on the inside, is the cargo carrying capacity for this particular unit. I want you guys to put in the comments below before I say it. What do you think it is? 2,730 pounds on this unit. So you're able to carry a decent amount.
Of what?
Hashtag stuff. This is really nice inside, and MJ's gonna have the pleasure of showing you inside, which is gonna take you to right now.
Let's head on inside, guys. Right when you step in, love that. You have a place for your dirty shoes, because like on a day like today, it rained all night. It's wet and gross. So you may see some rain and stuff on the floor. We apologize for that, but that's a great place to drop those shoes when you come in. So right when you come in, guys, you're going to be greeted by this amazing bunk. Now, they do something very different here than a lot of other over-the-cab bunks do, and I'm going to show you. A lot of bunks, you will have areas that you can put your, phone or glasses or whatever, but this is one of the few. They actually have over-the-cab bunk cabinets straight down. So you have 3 sets of cabinets, guys. You can put a ridiculous amount of clothing or anything else in there. So if somebody's coming to stay, sometimes storage can be an issue. That's where all of their stuff can go. So that's really, really good. The bunk weight capacity is 350 pounds. So you want to be aware of that, but it's a good size. So, one good sized adult can easily fit up there. Now let's sit in the cockpit area. Very comfortable on your Ford chassis. Very simple. Basic, your lights, your locks, the chairs, the cockpit chairs, captain and co-captain chairs are reclined, but you do have plenty of storage areas here. You have your cup holders. Here's your HVAC, plenty of charging space, side and rear view cameras, and your radio. Everything is right here for you. And again, guys, just how you see this isn't exactly how you have to get it. Obviously, you can option in things. Did you talk about the air conditioners outside?
Yes, this is 30 amp. You can option 50.
And you can have those 2 ACs. It's a decent sized coach, so some people like to do that. So in the living area here, in this model, you're going to have the 2 theater seats. These are very comfortable. What I like about these are not powered, but a lot of times when you don't have powered seats, I remember in the past that you have to push.
A lot of hamstring strength.
Yes, these, bam, they go right in, and they're really, really comfortable. So that's cool. Now, headed over to the kitchen area. Right over here, you do have a little storage, right? When you come in, here's your tank levels, your slide controls. So everything's right there right when you enter. You do have a nice large TV for the living area, and this will telescope so people in the bunk can see. You can move it around to wherever you need that TV to be. Here's your kitchen area. So you have a lot of good drawer space. You have a great amount of space underneath. There's your water filtration.
Again, at this price point, you don't see those kind of things.
There's a lot of things, yes, that are very cool. These are solid surface countertops. These are really good. Nice bowl sink here. You're going to have your residential faucet here with a pull down sprayer. I do like the contrast between the white and then the black matte looking faucet there. So then you have a 3-burner propane cooktop. I'm not going to lift it because they have props there. What is awesome is that you do have your microwave here, and then you have an oven as well. Now, you're not fitting a Thanksgiving turkey in there, but you can cook plenty of good dinner items in there. So you're a lot of space to make dinner for yourselves. Now, you've got a great cabinet up here where I like the struts, so you don't have to hold it open. You can keep your plates in there or anything like that. Then you're going to have your fridge here, decent size fridge, good size freezer too. A lot of good food that you're Izzy would fill that in 2 seconds.
I get thrown under the bus again.
Well, you do eat a lot. Let's move into the dinette area. So you do have a booth dinette. Now you have the bunk up there for sleeping space. This is also going to give you some extra sleeping space. This is a dream dinette. So easy, guys. You just, literally the flip of that little lever there. You push this down and then you can create, with the other cushion, create your extra sleeping area if you do have children. And then they're going to give you some storage here. This storage goes way back, which is really, really helpful. You've got the seat belts everywhere, so if you are traveling with your kids, they will be secure in these seats.
What I did notice, again, not normal in some, look at the size of these windows. They're enormous windows for a Class C. Actually, for Class A, they're big. And
what I like, too, is that even in the bunk area, the size of the window in that bunk is very large. So you're getting a lot of light in here, which is really, really nice. A lot of times this is left out of RVs where you don't have that almost full-size mirror. We don't really, ours is on our bathroom door. It's a little challenging, but this is a great place for it. Just want to mention too, I'm standing right under this is the one Coleman Mach AC. So again, you can option in too. It is ducted AC. So again, there's so many things on here, guys, that are kind of, I don't want to say blowing our mind, that are really amazing for a coach at this price point. Also, your vents are not on the floor. They are up. They're risen. So this way, if you have pets and all that dirt, it's not going to get sucked in.
What do they call them? Crumb collectors?
Crumb collectors, yes. And also, there's no carpet, which is always a plus. So to finish off the kitchen, you're going to have a huge pantry. So you have multiple shelves here that you can stack your food. You can use bins, however you want to do it, but you're going to be able to fit a lot of food in there. Then we're going to move into the midship bath. So you have your shower here, which is really good size. I'm 5'9". I have plenty of room up here. A nice, 6'3" guy, you should be fine. You have your removable sprayer there, so that's really great. And across the way, you're going to have your bath. Now, you may be wondering, well, this is all open here. This actually serves as a door. There's a magnet there, so you can have this kind of cordoned off from the rest of the coach, which is really, really great. So here's your toilet, and you do have a porcelain toilet here, pedal flush. You have some prep space here for your sink. Another large mirror. So if you like to look at yourself, this is a good coach for you. And then you have a medicine cabinet here, little lip here so things don't fall out during travel. I like that.
One other little thing that I saw here, and a lot of this, I'm talking about price point. At this price point, a lot of times you'll have like that cheap plastic squeegee door.
Right.
You actually have glass here.
Glass door.
That's actually,
right.
I think that's the same one we have on our motorhome.
It is. It's the 3. This is exactly what we have.
So that's definitely a step up.
Daystar. Yeah, yep, absolutely. If you have guests and you don't want to cut off the rest of the coach with the bathroom door, you have another privacy curtain, I call it, but you have this, then you can leave the bathroom open for the rest of your guests if you want. So that is really good. Now in here, guys, you're going to have a queen size bed. You can option in a king bed. Obviously, you're going to lose some space elsewhere, but as it is right now, you have that queen bed, and we have 3 cabinets that are straight across, so no dividers there. You have that full use of that cabinet space. A little nightstand area, which is really, really good to keep anything that your glasses or a book or things like that at night. And there's a little step up here, which actually gives you a little more storage over here, so you can keep more things. Again, nice interior or exterior lighting coming through these big windows, and then a lot of cabinet space. So you have 2 full wardrobes here. And what's great is that you have a rod that goes all the way back. Obviously, you have a TV that would go here, but behind the TV, this is all open in the back. So it's all storage back there, which is really, really great. And then you have plenty, ample space to keep your clothes. Okay, drawers all around. I'll show you one of these. Plenty of space here. And these are deep drawers too. So you're able to keep plenty of your clothes in there. To finish off, you have an exhaust fan in the bedroom. And your second exhaust fan, of course, would be out in the main living area.
So a couple of more important things I want to talk about. So Gulf Stream, which is the company, they've been in business for a very long time, and they're still family owned and operated, which you don't see very often today in the RV industry. The walls are Azdel walls, so means that that's not going to rot. It's a synthetic material. And then being that it's on the E450 chassis, but you're putting weight on it, they reinforce the chassis with their patented cradle of strength. And what that is they add additional trussets going along down the bottom of the chassis to support the body going down the road. So let's talk about the MSRP and then the show price. And if you want more information, how you can get it.
Right. So the MSRP is $162,694. The show price is $109,995. And again, guys, that's never the lowest price. So you could be looking at a motorhome under that $100,000 mark, which is why we're talking about budget friendly. And for someone that doesn't want to spend a lot of money, this could be a good choice.
Now this is with full body paint. If you take that, you're going to save a bunch of money.
Yep.
What's even more important is that if you get this, you get 50% off a foldable e-bike. I find that funny.
It's pretty cool.
If you want more information on this, this is being offered by Griseni's RV World down here in Florida. And also you can go to Gulfstream's website, which is gulfstreamcoach.com. If you contact any of them, tell them you saw it on our channel and that you're interested in it, we'll put the link to that down below. In the comments below, let us know, what do you think about this unit, especially at the price point? And have you owned one of these units? We want some feedback. Also, people that watch this, they want the feedback. If you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV tours playlist. We're going to put our RV shopping tips playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.